Hey everyone, Derpy here, back with another Battle Pirates video. This is the level 600 Inquisition target using my Punisher Mark IIs. Let's get right into it. Before the battle starts, I'm going to have my ships turn around and go somewhere else, but as you'll notice, I still take damage from this first flamethrower shot anyway. It seems like it's completely unavoidable damage right to start out with, which already is not a good sign for this particular target. I'm going to engage this first turret cluster and kill those, then move back out and weave my way through the mines. This is going to be a theme or motif you're going to see this in this entire target. You're going to have to weave your way through the mines in here. After I kill the second turret cluster, I'm going to head off to the left of everything else, weave my ships past that mine there, stack them up. Unfortunately, I'm going to try to do the tank method as much as I can. This next turret cluster is going to go down, and then I can move my ships forward and kill the mine trigger building. When I do that, I need to keep my ships moving together away from the splash damage that came in from the radioactive throwers. And that's going to be a good thing there. I can kill both turrets on either side of the gate and then have another radioactive thrower shoot damage at me. The rule for these radioactive throwers is if it's shooting at you or if it's about to shoot at you, you need to start moving and need to be moving. This will help eliminate any damage from throwers that are far away and help mitigate, although not completely remove damage from any throwers that are fairly close to you due to the fly time and the hang time of these things in the air. Right here, make sure you snipe this building, the mine trigger building on the right side. That will get a bunch of mines dealt out of the way that you won't have to deal with later. That's pretty much only the one skill thing that you can use in this target, other than avoiding the mines and avoiding the flamethrower damage. It is also really important that you drive with the tank method that I'm using here. I could do a little bit of a better job with this. The idea is to always have your flagship, which has a Vade on it, driving out just ahead of everything else so it takes all the damage from every single accuracy-based weapon. Now, all of these accuracy-based turrets in this particular target are dealing splash damage in addition to their accuracy damage, which means they shoot at your ship. If they miss you, they miss you. If they hit you, they deal damage to that ship and splash damage to all ships around it. So you have to be really careful to only make sure the ship that they're hitting is by itself and away from everything else here, which you've noticed me doing the entire time in this target. I also do have a Dragon Slayer's crew on in this target, which helps Draconian ships with their reload, which the Punisher Mark IIs are, as well as helps with turn speed, which does help me avoid some of these mines. Something else I have to help me with these mines is I have my flagship upgrade to X1. Not all the other ships are upgraded to X1, only 2 in the fleet total are, and that aura definitely does help me avoid the mine damage when the mines are moving because it slows them down. That's the large green aura you're seeing. The two smaller arc length ones are the built-in weapons for the X1 upgrades, which help reduce any ballistic damage that turrets deal if those land on them. If you have questions on the build I'm using, the ship I'm using, the tactics I'm using, if you leave a comment below, I'll make sure to get back and answer them if it's on YouTube, Facebook, etc. In this target here, I'm almost done just driving through these mines. I managed to get through this target without hitting any of them, which was great. Although in the past, I have hit some and got a lower damage than I do right here. I get an hour and 5 minutes of damage in this particular target, which is consistent with what I'm seeing people various upgrade levels get on Discord and on forums. That's something that's pretty standard here. This is an all-building target, and it is part of a set, which I'll show you after I show you the damage I get from this particular target. So damage here is about 50-50 radioactive ballistic. Looks like it's 7% ballistic taken and then 8% radioactive taken, which is great. And if you're curious, here's the enemy damage that they took. Okay, the damage here is an hour and 5 minutes, which is pretty good. I'm showing you the build right here pretty quickly. I do have a more detailed video on this, but if you have questions, like I said, I'm happy to answer them. It also does drop 2 antipode launchers, which I guess is pretty cool if you still need those. Here's the points you get from this one, 250,000 points for the level 600, as well as being part of a set bonus with various other different targets. So if you're interested in seeing those targets, I will have videos of those on my YouTube channel coming out later this raid. So like I said, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If this video helped you, then great. I've been Derpy, signing out, helping you be a better pirate.